Let's Dine Out California is made possible in part by Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands, specializing in cosmetic, holistic, and family dentistry. Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands. PearlyWhitesDDS.com. And Brandon's Diner, serving traditional and original American and Mexican breakfast, lunch, and dinner items since 1997. Family owned and operated with 8 locations in the Inland Empire. Brandon's Diner proudly supports the Let's Dine Out show. Brandon'sDiner.com.
Welcome to another delicious edition of the Let's Dine Out show. This is not scripted. I'm food critic Allan Borgen, the food whisperer.
And I'm Izzy Bussey. I'm a foodie with an attitude.
Who also likes to text, so I'll tell you, we're going to be in Fontana all day today, talking about 2 great restaurants, and actually Izzy will tell you what they are.
First, we had Sierra Noodle House. Then we're off to Dona Timo's Mexican Grill Cantina.
You know, Sierra Noodle House is really, really different. My friend Jean told me about it along with Jackie. And what's interesting about it, it's like a tour of Asia. You got Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, and Thai, all the different influences. It's like the best of each cuisines here. And it's just amazing, the menu, how big it is. But then it's the decor and the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's very festive. It's very kind of trendy, I would say, but has the traditional like red lanterns everywhere. Also, there's a bar, so they serve all kinds of nice mixed drinks. And then if you walk in, you can smell this place. Oh my gosh, I wish you could translate through the TV, but you can smell it. It just makes you want mouth water.
Yeah, and the drinks, they have boba, beer, and wine, and all kinds of cocktails. The other thing is I spend a lot of time in the kitchen. In all my years of doing reviews, I've never seen a kitchen so clean. You can actually eat off the floors. Another hint was all the top part, the stainless steel where all the fumes come out and everything, it's spotless. It looks like it's brand new. Plus the staff here. This is the 3rd time I've been here. They didn't know who I was the first few times. I didn't say anything. They're friendly, they're professional. This is a very inviting restaurant, so I can't say enough. This is just incredible. Then you got the food, so let's just get into that because I'm really excited. First one is called the shrimp patty. It's $9. This is a Vietnamese dish. It consisted of fresh bean curd sheets, real thin, it's almost transparent. And what they do is they put a ground shrimp mixture on it. They grind their own shrimp in the house here. Then it's got pepper, garlic, salt, egg whites. They spread it nice and carefully. I mean, it took a while, real carefully to put on the beans curd sheets. Then what they do is fold it up real nicely. It's got to be perfect. Then they cut it into portion size, they deep fry it, then it's sliced, it's presented on banana leaves, and what you get is a fantastic little dish. For an appetizer, it's plentiful for like 3 people. It's inside, we were trying to think how the best way to talk about it. It was kind of, it chews back at you, that's the best way of putting it. But it's all shrimp in there, I mean, it's real, it's sweet, it's succulent.
It's kind of spongy and it's just very savory and has a good fish sauce you dip in.
Next came a real treat. That's why I have the bib. It's called a honey walnut lobster. Well, that's actually one of the reasons I have the bib. This is only $23. This is a steal. This is about an 8-ounce lobster tail. It's cut, all the meat's taken out. They take a lot of pride in that. Then they cut into pieces, about 12 or more pieces. It's mixed in egg whites. Then it's dredged in potato starch. It's deep fried. They take it out and they coat it and wok with its condensed milk, honey, fish sauce, and mayo. And basically the lobster's it's crispy lobster woked in that. It's served on a plate, really nice with broccoli and carrots garnished, and then walnuts that are in a sugar bath, so it's not real sweet. Wow. I mean, I've had a lot of renditions of a honey walnut. I've had shrimp, I've had everything else, I've never had lobster.
Yeah, I've never had lobster walnut before, and this one is so good. It just, I mean, as you're talking about it, my mouth was watering.
Next came the Hennessy New York steak, $23. This is another dish that you just don't see anywhere else. This is a 12-ounce New York steak. What they do, they marinate a little bit with black pepper and Hennessy liquor. Then what they do, they make a sauce. It's with shiitake mushrooms, garlic, heavy cream, the Hennessy, and it's green onions. Then they grill the steak, so it's nicely prepared with marks on everything. They slice it up, or you can have it whole, either way. And then they have the sauce on the side. It's served with rice, and it comes with, I believe, a salad. I think it came with a salad. Can't remember, so much food here. Well, it's nice. It was nice. It wasn't real fatty. Had a nice flavor to it, and the Hennessy, the liquor, is it's basically cooked out of it, all the alcohol. So what you have is a nice flavor, and it's creamy, rich.
This totally reminds me of something my family would make, because my family would cook with cognac all the time. So it really has that flavor, rich flavor, but without the alcohol. So it's really complex, and the sauce is so good, you can drink out of it.
It's really good. Next came the shaken filet of beef and shrimp, $25. This is a 10-ounce filet mignon. It's cut up in slices. It's cooked in a hot oil first, so it gets all seared, really nice in it. Then they get a wok with butter, onions, garlic. They get the beef that's been cooked already, and 8 jumbo shrimp, and they saute it and wok with more onions. Then they add an XO sauce, which is a little bit of scallops and dried shrimp. They have all kinds of stuff in it. He wouldn't tell me everything, because otherwise we'd open up a restaurant.
Secret sauce.
Secret sauce, yeah. Then it comes with green onions on top. It's served on a sizzling plate with a little white pepper on top. What's nice, when this comes out to dining room, that's what got us. The smells, it's like a Mexican restaurant, the aromas. And again, how can you go wrong with shrimp and filet mignon? I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's just the smell. It makes you just salivate as you hear it sizzling away, and the steam's coming off it. It's one of those you just want to make you want to eat the entire thing.
Then comes the bib. They have lobster dishes. This is a live lobster. It's a ginger onion lobster at a market value anywhere from $40 to $50. This is about a 2.5-pound live lobster. Now, for those of you that are into PETA or animal rights, you may not want to see this, but trust me, the lobster gave his life proudly to the restaurant here. It was done quickly, so I want to let you know it was done humanely. Then it was cut up into pieces, dredged in potato starch, then quickly fried in oil. Then on another pan, they have Thai basil leaves, butter, ginger, green onions, and white wine, and a soy-based sake sauce, along with XO sauce. And then once they get that, they add the lobster, sliced lobsters into that, and then more basil, more green onions, and again, more of the sauce. And now this is very traditional Chinese. No offense, but you love bones. I don't know why Asians love eating bones, but this is the kind of dish you just want to suck on the meat and everything, and you did a good job at it.
Yeah, it's really one of those you have to get down dirty. I definitely wouldn't say it's a date food for me. It's something I would probably eat with my friends or with my hands, so you can really get down to all the batter and all the flavor.
And again, the ginger and garlic really comes out in the sauce, so very, very tasty. So, speaking of tasty, we're going to go in the kitchen with Chef Richard, the owner and probably the main chef here, and we're going to do a special noodle dish. It's a garlic noodle dish with scallops. Can't wait. Okay, we're in the kitchen with the owner, Chef Neil, and Robert. We're going to make this is one of your specialties. My friend Jean Shaw, who's a viewer of ours, told me about the restaurant. She says she comes here every week and has this. So let's talk about this. Is your garlic noodle with scallops?
Yes,
okay.
You can choose a different protein, but
Okay.
this one is a scallop.
Okay, well, let's get going. How do you do this, Elder?
Okay,
Look at the flame on this thing.
yeah.
This is what makes Chinese food so, anything is blocked. That's why at home.
This is 150,000 BTU.
Wow. So you put a little bit of oil in it? What kind of oil do you use?
Veggie oil,
Veggie oil, okay.
and then
Then you put the scallops in first.
yeah,
Okay.
and when seared,
You put them in with such tender love.
yes. You want a food to taste good, you have it made with love.
Right.
And already it's very fast to change the color.
So it sears it on.
Yeah, sears it, yeah.
And now you put butter? Okay.
Butter.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Now
this is the garlic.
Is this more of a Vietnamese style dish? 'Cause Vietnamese Vietnamese.
This actually, this is actually a French, coming from French cuisine.
Okay. Then you put
A bell pepper.
walk everything. Okay. Wow, look at that.
This is where you put your garlic sauce in it.
Okay. What's in the garlic sauce?
It has olive oil, chicken base, of course garlic, and then some oyster sauce.
The noodles are already in, they're already pre-cooked.
Yeah.
Just got them a little hot.
Yeah.
That way it doesn't stick together.
Right.
Wow, that's good. Now, if you like garlic, a lot of garlic, you put more in.
Oh yes. When people ask for extra garlic, then we'll put extra garlic in.
What
it.
is that you're putting in?
This is a Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. And once you got mixed real well, and the dish is done.
Cool.
And then we're gonna dish it out. See, some scallops already
Beautiful
broken.
dish. Make sure you get all the garlic from the pan.
Yes, yes. And then we put a little.
Parmesan. Well, you never see that in
This is
restaurant.
fresh Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
Voila.
Okay, chef. Now comes the absolute best part. You get to try it too. Here.
Oh, thank you,
try it.
thank you. Go ahead. You
Try
my
the
guest going
scallop
first.
first.
Yeah. It's a hot plate. It's nothing.
Oh, boy, silky smooth.
Yeah.
Very tender.
Yeah.
A lot.
It's just enough for garlic. It has a real fresh aroma of fresh garlic. This is why people are crazy about our garlic noodle.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Oh, for you, it's excellent.
Thank
so.
you.
Yum, yum. Okay, Izzy.
Thank you.
This is for you. Yum, yum, yum. Wow, that was an incredible dish. You got to taste a little bit of it. And again, Parmesan cheese at a Chinese restaurant. Come on.
And it's nice and garlicky. I mean, it's something I would say Allan would probably approve. It's really garlicky, has a good kick, but this tender scallops is soft and tender, it's juicy. It's really yummy.
And we just say one amazing that during the whole show. We've gotten a lot of feedback on that, so aren't you proud of us? So move on. My friend Jean Shaw, she's the one that mentioned this, and it's all she comes for. Out of all the dishes, that's all she eats. So, but I don't blame her, it's really good. So next we're off for some great Mexican food right down the block, well, about 4 miles down the block, down Sierra. And it's called Dona Timo's Mexican Grill and Cochina, right? I did right, yay! Okay, Izzy, right down the street on Sierra, on the other side of Sierra, on the freeway, is Dona Timo Grill. Now, this is a restaurant I've been coming to, I think, since 1999, since they opened. And the one thing that impressed me about the owners, it's Marin and Maria Padilla, is that they're really passionate about the food. They don't, everything is made fresh here, including the corn tortillas. I mean, you can't get any fresher than that. And what's nice about this is that they not only serve and make traditional Mexican fare, but they also make dishes that are very original. And these are dishes that she grew up with, and so these are all family recipes.
Oh, yum. Yeah, I know. Everything we've seen and smelled and tasted has been really delicious.
And
here.
very different. That's everything we're going to talk about
It's a little
tonight.
bit twist, yeah. Every single one has a little bit different taste too.
Yeah, we want to turn people on. Now they have a little bar, very small little bar area, so it's full of cocktails. They have a great room in the back, besides the main dining room, which is nice, festive, really nice looking. They have a really nice patio area. So on a nice day, you can put people out there. They have a nice waterfall and just a lot of stonework and just a really very inviting restaurant. That's one thing I liked about it. It makes you feel good. So, and definitely it's such a traditional Mexican restaurant. This is a notch above. So let's get right into it. Sounds good?
Yes, sounds good.
This is Fajitas de Marisco, 1995. Wow, now you've had fajitas with beef and chicken and shrimp, but this is a little bit different. This is all with seafood. This starts with onions, bell peppers, red and green bell peppers, and then what they use, it's put on a metal plate. Then it's these basa filet, about a 7-ounce filet. Then they add special garlic and tomato and chili pepper butter sauce. She won't tell me everything, but she did tell me that. Then they add about 10 extra large shrimp, more of the garlic sauce, scallops, guess what? More of the buttered garlic sauce. Then they put it on a sizzling metal plate with the onions, bell peppers first, then the fish, and then the seafood. It's served with rice and beans, and wow, I love seafood. This is really, really nice. And again, you can have it with shrimp or chicken or everything, but the seafood I really like. The shrimp, the scallops, everything was just perfect, and I thought this was a perfect fajitas.
Yeah, I love seafood, so I probably will order something like this just because, you know, you eat a lot of steak and shrimp, steak and chicken a lot, you know, so this way.
Something different.
Something different, yeah, definitely.
The other thing I recommend is ask for extra butter sauce. Okay, I know they also serve lobster here, but ask them for extra butter sauce, and I would pour a little bit on there just to get to finish it off. So that's my recommendation for this restaurant. Next, Pechuga Maya, $12.05. I'm not sure of the 5 cents, but that's what it says.
6 cents.
Or 6 cents. I can't read my menu. 6 cents, 5 cents, same thing. Okay, this consisted of a whole nopales leaf, 2 of them. And what they do is grill it, and they put a little seasoning on it. And then they had a seasoned chicken breast, and then tomatoes, onions, mushroom, garlic butter, and they all mix it around and cook it. Then they plate it, first the cactus, then the chicken, the veggie mix, another piece of cactus, then they smother it with an incredible roasted tomato sauce, and then topped with jack cheese, then served with rice, beans, salad, and topped with cilantro. Again, this is something very different. I really like nopales. It's something that you don't get very often. That's what sets this, this Mexican restaurant around, and lots of flavor.
I like how when you cut into it, you get a bite. The nopales is sandwiching the chicken breast, so you get the crunch, and then you get the juicy chicken breast in the middle.
And you really like nopales, I know.
I really do.
What do you like best about it?
It's the texture. It's all about the texture. It's so unique. I can't describe it compared to any other vegetable.
What about the tanginess of it?
Yeah, I like it. It's a little bit tart, has a little kick. I like it. I love the taste of it. I like the texture. So
good stuff. Next came 3 heavy hitters of the restaurant. This is Birria di Charlo. This is $12.95. Now you can get this as beef, lamb, or goat. Of course, we got goat. It got to be different. This consists of, again, marinated and slowly cooked goat. About 8 hours it's cooked. Real slow. That's the key thing. It's topped with agave leaves, and when agave, everyone knows it for like a wound, but it also takes away takes away a lot of the flavor, especially with goat. So they put that on top, and that's what makes it not goaty at all, tasting. Then they they add a special tomato, oregano, tomatillo sauce. It's cooked with, and then it's served with rice, beans, raw onions, cilantro, lime, chili, and it comes out almost like a stew. I would say it's a little soupy, but it's delicious. And if meat, fall off the bone meat, and does that make sense? Fall off the bone meat? That makes sense. We ate so much today, but I really, really thought this was very, very good.
I like it's like stew to me. And then with the fresh corn tortillas, I was dipping it, and then it's like one hand dipping it, the other hand eating the soup. So I really like it.
And again, goat I think has a bad, a lot of connotation. People don't like, a lot of people don't like it, but a lot of people haven't tried it. And it's really, mutton, which is older goat, it can be real goaty tasty, and I'm not a real fan of that. This is, and I guarantee you'll like it. Next came the molcajete hollow style. This is $16.05. Now this is a dish that came from Maria's hometown. This consisted of garlic butter first, then chicken, steak, then they add shrimp. Then they add more of the, guess what, cactus leaves, or actually strips. And then after it's all cooked together, they add a really nice ranchero sauce with tomatoes. The mixture is put into a stone molcajete, and it's served with rice, beans, fresh Mexican cheese wedge, pico de gallo, onions, lime, cilantro. It's got everything. Wow. First of all, you get a lot of food. As with most of the dishes here, it's quite filling. You're not going to go away hungry.
Mm-hmm. I like this because there's a smoky flavor to this, even the stew and all the meats in it. So when you first take your first bite, you have a little bit of a like chipotle smoky smell to it.
Although it's not spicy at all.
No, not at all. It's just a smoky smell, like it's something's been grilled and it's cooked into it. So I really like it.
And again, everything's fresh. You can't beat it. So then we had the papalado, $15.95. This dish consisted of chicken, steak, red and green bell peppers, bacon, nice and crispy, shrimp. Then they add more of the garlic butter. That's in almost everything. Then they put it in aluminum foil, and they top it with lots of Monterey Jack cheese, onions, and cilantro. They fold it up almost like a pouch. It's sealed. Then they put it on the grill to melt the cheese and get hot. Then when they serve it to you, they get a knife and they slice open right at your table, and voila, you get a steam of smoke. Just the aromas just hitting your face. Very, very good. The cheese, what's nice about this, it didn't have any sauce, but the cheese really added a lot to it. It kind of toned down the flavors, and again, you get the rice, the beans, and that wonderful wedge of cheese. Oh my.
Well, when you're digging out the meat and the veggies, you get the stringy cheese. So if you like cheese, this is definitely one you want to try.
I'll tell you what, Izzy, I'm going to go in the kitchen and join Maria, and we're going to learn how to make something you really like. Almost like a fondue. It's kind of a Mexican fondue. How's that?
Sounds very yummy.
Yum, yum. Just a little leftover menudo. I'm going to be having some. So, we're on the air. Oops. With us, with me, with her, this is one of the owner. You saw a picture of her before. This is Maria Padilla, and we're going to make something here that everyone can make at home. I mean, even I can.
It's a more easy recipe.
Okay, so what is it called?
Yeah, this is a queso fundido.
Queso fundido.
Queso fundido with chorizo. This is a portion used, but you need to use
Okay, so Monterey Jack, okay. And stick it in the microwave.
in the microwave for 2 minutes. No more than 2 minutes.
Just 2 minutes, okay.
2 minutes. And this is chorizo, you know.
Okay, so the regular chorizo.
Regular chorizo.
Okay, so
grill.
chorizo on the grill.
For like a couple minutes.
What's nice about chorizo is, like yours I know isn't real spicy, but it's got a nice kick to it.
Yeah,
nice
this
flavor.
one is very flavored.
Yeah.
It's not spicy at all.
And not real greasy.
See, look. It's not greasy at all.
Okay, the cheese is done now.
Yes.
One thing about this dish, it doesn't take that long to make.
Oh, no. You can make it in 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
As soon your chorizo is cooked.
You can pre-cook it too.
Yeah. Okay. Start. And if you have a little oven, also you can pour
Okay,
a little bit.
move out of the way here.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, so they put in a little broiler, okay.
Yes.
So that kind of browns it and also melts it more. Now when you serve this, what do you serve with? Tortillas, or chips?
No.
Just tortillas?
Usually we serve them with tortillas.
Okay.
Because it's a little more thick.
Okay.
And you make the tortillas and you salsita on the side. It's super good.
Oh yeah, look at the bubbly. Ooh.
Yes. And they turn like a little brown. This is very good.
Oh, very nice.
That's very popular. You know, the people usually they order for that.
Well, cheese fondues are very popular. In the 60s and 70s, it was real big, and then it kind of died. Now it's popular again.
Very popular.
But this is great to make it. You can use it in a crock pot. You can do anything.
Yeah, see? How
Okay.
it looks? If you serve it with a little cilantro,
A little cilantro on top.
you can make it more. See? Couple tortillas.
Okay, so
Fine. There's your tortilla.
okay,
And you want to serve in your.
so you just kind of scoop it out.
Yes.
Okay. Look at that cheese. Okay. Here, let me give you some.
Thank you. Love it.
Oh. Oh, well, I guess that won't work here. You won't hire me. Is that enough? Okay.
Thank you.
Whoa, look at that. Okay. Kind of fold it over, and
Taco, fold the tortilla.
so it's kind of like a quesadilla.
Exactly, it's a quesadilla. Just
Wow. Just enough kick to it. It's a lot of flavor, but not real spicy.
for me, it's not spicy enough.
I could probably eat about 10 of these. This is really good stuff.
Quesadilla?
So.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for allowing us in your
Thank you.
kitchen.
Thank you so much.
Happy eating, everybody. This is really good.
So good.
I'll tell you, you got to taste it. I brought it in for you. Melted cheese and chorizo and a fresh homemade corn tortilla. Can life get any better than that?
Not at all. Totally simple.
Well, overall, I thought we did two great restaurants. This restaurant, I really appreciate their passion and their willingness to try and go above just traditional enchiladas and tacos like everybody else does. And then the first restaurant, too, was just amazing. If you like Asian food, it's really, really incredible. So Fontana does have some great restaurants. I'm glad we were able to bring it to you tonight. So until next time, it's food critic Allan Borgen.
And Izzy Bucky.
Happy eating, everybody. And again, they have traditional Mexican, traditional dishes too. Don't get me wrong.
You said traditional Mexican.
America.
Say that again.
Yeah, not Mexican, sorry. Hi, welcome to the...
Almost whacked me in the face again. Just whacked me in the face. Why don't you?
Okay.
You want some wine?
I'm fine.
Yeah, water?
I took too much.
Yeah.
No, you got
Agua? Yeah.
you got a nice chew to it. That's what I like about this. Very good.
Let's Dine Out California is made possible in part by Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands, specializing in cosmetic, holistic, and family dentistry. Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands. PearlyWhitesDDS.com. And Brandon's Diner, serving traditional and original American and Mexican breakfast, lunch, and dinner items since 1997. Family owned and operated with 8 locations in the Inland Empire. Brandon's Diner proudly supports the Let's Dine Out show. Brandon'sDiner.com.